Hello, it's time again for This Is Truly News.
Hello. Did I mention that yesterday you would have seen the world preview of Suspicious Salmon Circumstances by the fishmongers, if you paid attention?
Well, that was pretty much 48 of the 49 minutes we did on Saturday, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, good. Just thought
I'm guessing.
All right.
I am actually looking forward to finally listening to it.
You haven't yet?
I have pretty good self-control about certain things.
Okay.
I quit vaping.
And then you started again.
I started again.
Yeah.
Where was I?
You were trying to do the
really
intro.
News.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I keep this short and sweet.
All right.
Because it's in my nature. Stop it. Like, subscribe, and follow us, please. Thank you. There's a bell. Ring that, too. Who sang Ring My Bell? Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
I have no idea. I'm going to go to the electric.
I need a ward.
Never mind.
I think. Maybe. About the same time as Sister Sludge had We Are Family. Anyway, where was I now? Like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell. If you have a question, comment, conundrum, or snark, you can leave it right here. If it's a longer missive, a well thought out longer missive, especially of the snark variety. Or if you have a story you'd like to share with us that we've somehow missed with our minutes and minutes of preparation. That might be a little long. Seconds and seconds of preparation.
Showing up.
Send that off
on time.
Put that on the old email pony bag and head it off to TITR. Wow. TITR at netradio.network. My back's been bugging me. I haven't been sleeping well, so be nice.
No.
I figured.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Just for your edification, Anita Ward is an American singer and musician from Memphis, Tennessee. She began her professional music career in the late 70s, best known for her 1979 million-selling chart-topper R&B disco hit, Ring My Bell. It was number one in the States, Hot 100, R&B, and dance charts.
See, I can...
And in the UK.
I can remember stuff like that. Remember Sister Sledge, was it the 79 Pittsburgh Pirates that used We Are Family?
Did they?
That I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, your name eludes me half the time. My name eludes me half the time. So it's
anything that's relevant.
Yeah.
It's just this.
It just takes up brain space I don't need to waste.
From Times Now News via the Titter Wayback Machine. Dateline 2021. Steel yourself for this. A South African pastor reportedly farts on people's faces as a healing process to cure all spiritual and physical problems. Oh, it gets worse. Pastor Christ Penelope that would sound so weird calling out in school. Penelope? Christ? Is Christ Penelope here?
Well, if you're at a Catholic school,
yeah. No, that's him.
Point up at the crucifix there, yeah.
Pastor Christ Penelope of Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries,
or a good Lutheran church,
created a buzz online for his unorthodox method of healing people after a photo of him sitting on the heads of folks, apparently farting on them, went viral.
See, it had been tried before, but no one did it right.
Didn't he? Visiting the church complained, when we come to church, it's because we need prayers, not to be farted on. However, Pastor Penelope has defended his methods, insisting he is simply demonstrating the power of God. It started with Master Jesus when he stepped on Peter. I looked it up. He never stepped on Peter.
I was just saying, do you have a verse for that at all? Anywhere?
Well, some people think it refers to the Jesus stepping out of the boat and pulling Peter in, walking on water stuff.
So when Peter decided to look away from Christ and dunked himself,
Yeah.
God just walked all over him.
Exactly. Come on, sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Take that.
Huh.
It is the demonstration of God's power, he says. Just like God made Adam go into a deep sleep, it's a similar thing. God did anything with the body of Adam while he was on the ground in a deep sleep. He was not feeling anything. The Bible doesn't say anything about Adam saying, God, you are hurting me, the pastor told South African magazine Drum. According to Pastor Penelope, farting near the person's nostrils is important so that the healing power can enter the body to do its work. He said
I thought it was a gag you just pulled on your younger brother. That's fine.
He said when they wake up from the deep sleep, I think from the dead faint, they will tell you they didn't feel anything. Well, no, that's not the question to ask. It is showing the power of God, and those who needed healing are healed afterwards, and others get to manifest at that moment. Surprisingly, many people wait up to 2 months to meet him and get farted on. Some even collect his farts in containers. Pastor Penelope reacted to criticism saying, I don't fart on people. I heal people. I think that needs to be amended to, I do fart on people, but it's a healing kind of fart.
Yeah. I've had those, but no one's ever appreciated them for that. So
yeah, nobody else cared for them much.
Nope. Even the dog would leave the room. You haven't lived till you've seen a Malamute with a clothespin on his snout. Sergei Vladimirovich Ochigava, was arraigned a couple of years back in Los Angeles federal court after bizarrely uninterrupted trip from Denmark to L.A. After a bizarrely uninterrupted trip from Denmark to L.A. Well, it's from the Associated Press, so it must be true.
We know it's them for sure because it's not written very well.
Well, the Russian flew in November of 2023 without a ticket, no passport, no visa, no seat assignment. Is he Superman?
Well,
I've seen Red Sun. Maybe that was him.
Super Vlad.
Flight crew members told investigators that he wandered around the plane, switched seats while talking with other passengers. So he's a cordial sort of fella.
Well, it makes sense. Then you can't track him down, really. It's harder.
When U.S. Customs and Border Patrol searched his back in 23, they had nothing else to do. So they searched his belongings. They found Russian ID cards and an Israeli ID card, according to court documents.
Okay.
Ochigava gave a variety of explanations.
The ball hit a rock. The sun was in my eyes.
I look at it and go, well, he was just being polite. He was giving you several to choose from.
Pick the one that fits best for you.
Including the favorite of the writer that said that he hadn't slept in 3 days and he wasn't really sure how he got through security in Copenhagen.
Well, it is Denmark.
There was a trial, but honestly, I didn't care enough to find out what happened.
So way back in July.
A way back?
Way back. Well, in July. Way back in July. Back in July.
Okay.
A 40-year-old Brooklyn man was thrown out of the Dickman Street Marina around noontime for acting erratically.
I told him if he'd have slid, he'd have had it, but no.
No.
He went in standing up, so.
In a turn of events nobody predicted, the very fit-looking man returned a few minutes later, completely naked. And before the employees could stop him, he jumped into a dinghy sailboat and set sail for the Hudson River.
What I've heard, you can walk across parts of it. It's a big deal.
I'm thinking you can see his whole dinghy.
Didn't Chuck Berry sing a song about that once?
It's ding-a-ling, a little different.
Same thing.
Luckily, the NYPD's aviation and harbor units were quickly notified. The nautical nudist sailed that boat to a larger anchored catamaran and climbed on board. Police from the harbor unit made their way to the catamaran.
Dum, 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 dum,
Deliberated a few minutes over other... Doggone it. Deliberated a few minutes over whether they too should go naked, then climbed on board and arrested the man. I was very clever almost there for a second.
There was discussion?
I'm hoping. The man whose identity wasn't released was taken to Columbia Presbyterian Hospital for treatment.
Well, he had no ID.
He was believed to be on methamphetamines. You know, the naked drug.
You can tell by the way you smile.
Right.
December 2023. 50-year-old Michael Green and 37-year-old Byron Bolden were sentenced in Colorado's 18th Judicial District Court for felony theft. After they swiped about $2,100 worth of items from a Kohl's store. That's like, two sweaters and a pair of jeans?
Well, no. You would have had to use one of those... One of the discount things you get from the machine after you buy your stuff.
So that lopped it down to 1950.
There we go.
Where was I? The Denver Gazette reported in Colorado, theft under $2,000 is a misdemeanor. Wait for it. It's why the defense counsel creatively argued that the store was having a sale and the men had coupons, which brought the value of the items down below the threshold for felony theft.
Okay.
I'll give him points for creativity. The DA wasn't having it, though. Just because an item is on sale doesn't mean it's free to steal. I like this Kellner prosecutor dude.
This is pretty good.
I expect he's moved from Colorado now because
retailers
in our community are fed up with theft, and my office will actively prosecute these offenders. No, it wasn't $2,100, sir. Look, I have the coupons.
So I was right.
You just see the judge, right? Expired.
Expired.
That one's good.
This one appears to be for Target.
One that says no in California or Colorado. Sorry.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.